Welcome back everyone. Another exciting day because we are cooking desserts, my favorite. Today we're gonna use panettone. I have some leftover from a party that we did, so I'm gonna use it to make a dish that reminds me of my childhood and hopefully yours as well, the bread pudding. It's comforting, it's easy to make at home, it takes very little time. We have some beautiful dark chocolate, beautiful eggs, delicious product, some vanilla, one of my favorite. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're gonna start by grabbing 4 ramekins. You don't have to do it in a ramekin, you could do in like a larger dish, but I do like to have my own because, I don't want to share with anyone else. So I'm gonna grab the panettone and we're gonna just cut into little dice. It doesn't have to be anything precise. You can just cut it just like so. There we go. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a ramekin and we're just gonna take some of our panettone and put it in the bottom of each, just like that. Again, nothing fussy. But what I want to do as well is not just there's already chocolate in the panettone, but it's always better with more chocolate. So we're gonna add some. So I'm gonna create the first layer like that. I'm gonna squish it down a little bit so it creates a base. And then we're gonna take some of our chocolate and we're gonna just add a little few pebbles of chocolate, just like that. So it's a dark chocolate, so it's not gonna be overly sweet, but it's gonna bring like little melty, gooey chocolate. It's gonna be great. Then we're gonna add more panettone, and the idea, we just wanna squish it, just like that. And we're gonna fill all the ramekins all the way to the top. Again, nothing fancy here. Okay, and I'm gonna add more chocolate to the top. And once we're done with that step, we're going to work on the royale or the bread pudding mix, the liquid that will go into the jars. All right, so I'm happy with that. So we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, so now we're gonna work on the liquid. So in a bowl, we're going to take sugar, pour it all in. We're gonna add 3 eggs. Three whole eggs. Oops, without the shell. And we're gonna just grab a whisk and we're gonna whisk that in first. So we're gonna blanch the sugar, it's called. A little whiskey business, as I like to call it. Okay, so when it's nice and smooth, just like so, we're gonna grab a milk and pour it in. I have some cream as well, so 35% of whipping cream. I'll give that a stir. So it's very similar to the French toast mix, or anytime you want to kind of like bake something for dessert, that's what the kind of mix you'll use. Then we're gonna take some beautiful vanilla from Madagascar. And we're just gonna cut that open. We're gonna open it like a book, although I haven't opened the book in a while. And then we're just gonna take the inside, so you see right here, and I'm gonna just scrape it out with a knife. So we're gonna take the knife, the back of the knife, and we're gonna run it alongside it, and you see like all the beautiful gold, black gold. I'm gonna run it to the knife, although you don't want to scrape too hard, otherwise you're gonna get some of the fibers. There you go, and we're just gonna add that. So we're gonna scrape it onto the whisk so we don't miss anything, any of it. And then we're gonna just whisk it in. There we go. And what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna put it into my jar. There we go. And we're gonna pour it right onto the ramekins. So make sure they really absorb all that beautiful liquid. I'm gonna add the rest. Add it. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the cream that we're going to put up top our panettone bread pudding. It's called a chantilly. So it's a very old recipe from France, sorry. And basically it's very simple. We have some cream, some sugar, and some vanilla. So we're gonna start by pouring our cream into the bowl. Just like so. We're gonna add our sugar. Just like we did earlier, we're gonna grab the vanilla and scrape it off. Some idea. If you don't have vanilla pods, you can use vanilla extract, about a teaspoon of it. But it's very important to get that vanilla flavor into the chantilly. And again, I'm gonna run across the back of the knife with the black gold. And then we're gonna take it off our finger and then let it fall. All right, I'm gonna run it one more time. Oh, goodness. There we go, and we're gonna add it. Wow, it smells so delicious. And then we're gonna whisk it and make the whip. It's like a whipped cream per se. So we're just gonna go mix the sugar, combine the sugar and then the cream together. And then I'm just gonna go back and forth. The idea is to incorporate air, and it's what's gonna thicken the cream. And that's it. So you can see now we have nice and thick cream. We don't want it to be, don't over whip it, otherwise it's gonna turn into butter, which we'll do in another video. So I'm gonna put that into the fridge. We're gonna wait for the panettone to be cooked, and we'll assemble together and we'll eat them, just like that. All right guys, I took a peek at the panettone. Not only it smells amazing, the whole crew is excited for this, but they are looking gorgeous. So let me take them out of the oven. Wow, check this out. Like, are you kidding me right now? Gorgeous. Just gonna put them to the side. Make sure when you take them out, it's very hot. Well, check this out. It's beautiful, crispy on the top. It's gonna be soft and gooey on the inside. I'm just gonna add some of the chantilly cream just on top, like that. And I'm going to try it. If you like this video, another very simple one, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you allow me, ooh, look at that, gorgeous. That is so good. It's so soft and crispy and crunchy. The vanilla on top just makes it. Guys, don't go anywhere else. Here's the real show.